Welcome back, everybody. We're going to try our hand at a little variation on the theme of charcoal chimney chili. Had to change the recipe up a little bit because this has been a real heavy work week, so I didn't get quite as much done as I had hoped. But I think this will work. All right, it is a very cold, chilly, clear day here in Virginia. It is about 26, 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is 15, 20 miles an hour. You can probably hear it howling. The door behind me to the shed banging around. So we're going to see if this will work for us. It's been a really heavy work week, so I had to change the recipe around a little bit. I'm using some chili that fixings that we dehydrated. It's got pinto beans, red beans, black beans, pepper, onions, various seasonings. I think we can put a little bit of rice in that we had from another dish. So we're going to see if this works. And we're also putting tomato paste in there. Another option, if you had the time, you could put hamburger meat or any other type of meat that strikes your fancy. So we'll see if this works. This wind is blowing pretty good, but these charcoal chimney flames are usually pretty concentrated. Normally I would let this go for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, but it is cold and it's windy, so we're gonna play this one by ear. All the fixings are already in there. It was just too windy to film the processing of stuff, and plus, like I said, the main part of it we had dehydrated, and we put tomato paste in there, contadina tomato paste to thicken it up, and we're gonna let this go for a while. We'll lift the lid up and give it a stir. Charcoal chimney cooking, good old chili. And of course we're using the Lodge, and this is the Lodge 12. I'm thinking about getting a little bit of smaller one. There's always that time when you need something a little bit smaller. Yeah, there's always times you might need something a little bit larger. All right, give it a good stir. It's already up to a boil, even as cold and windy as it is out here. And it's starting to rehydrate. We're about 7-8 minutes into the cook. So we'll put this lid back on so we can conserve our moisture. Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of rainy day tomorrow, so the temperatures will moderate some, so let's get up into the 50s a bit. And we've had a good bit of rain, and we've had a couple of good snows, which I saw in those videos a week or two or so ago. I'm still kind of toying with what type of a sleep system that I permanently want to get for this Lux Twin Peak. Obviously, I'm not too concerned with the weight of things, since this style of camping is put it in the truck, put it on the all-terrain vehicle, drag it in by horsepower or human power or whatever else, so we'll see. For all those that have sent stickers into the shout-out wall, I appreciate it so much. I got plenty more room, so if you have a channel sticker, send it on in. I'd love to give you one of them honored spots on the wall. We have done chili like this a number of times, and we got like about a dozen different ways of doing it. But this, I'm hoping this will turn out pretty good. 3 different types of beans, peppers, onions, some rice is in there, various seasonings that you would normally associate with a red chili. Hopefully everybody's doing good. It's been a pretty heavy work week here. We had a young 4-year-old child go missing here in the city, and we've been working to try to find that child, and it's been 7 days, and thus far no luck. So prayers for that young child. Yeah, one thing about cast iron Lodge pots, they get hot and they hold their heat. I mean, it's like 27, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's just happily boiling away. And I'm sure that the directed flame of these charcoal chimneys certainly have something to do with that. But if there's such thing as smell-o-vision, it smells like chili in here, or out here, I should say. Also like to give a couple of channel shout outs and some thank yous. Grandma Prepper, thank you so much for that $100 Amazon gift card. I appreciate it so much. And Pranking and Yanking, my friend James, I mean James. I appreciate it so much, man. I love your video. For those of you who don't know, that I accidentally sent him a channel sticker in a card, and I put Keith instead of James. So, what's that old saying? Check once, or check twice, cut once. Yeah, same way with rate and stuff. All right, let's all right, yeah, buddy, burling up nice now. Let's give us a quick stir and get that lid back on it. We're gonna let this go for a while so it'll boil on down a bit. Another big shout out to my friend Les, Lone Star Pioneering. Thank you for everything that you do for all these smaller channels, including mine, to help us grow. So I would like to invite everybody that's trying to grow their smaller channels to check out Dave Collier Camping on Facebook. You'll see the links to Les's channels and how to add your channel, your videos to the mix, and make a bunch of new friends, whatnot. All right, I guess we're what, 40-some days away from spring. We've got 13 fruit trees planted now, 2 different types of grapevines, cold hardy kiwis, blackberries, strawberries, goji berries, blueberries, gooseberries. So this ought to be an interesting year, because some of the trees are right at the borderline there where they would start producing. So this ought to be a very interesting growing season. Another big channel that I like to shout out to is Virginia Fruit Growers. You got to check his channel out, man. It's really, really impressive. You're into citrus and all that kind of stuff. And he lives not too far from me, about 15 miles south of here in the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. So check out his channel. Feels right good up here close to this charcoal chimney, this lodge. The wind is blowing pretty good, but I feel the weight of this lodge will hold it down. Just give everything a good stir, put the lid back on it. I'll probably let this go another 10 minutes or so. Oh, goodness, it's good. I've been thinking about getting myself one of those cast iron waffle irons. I've been seeing a few videos on those. Anybody have any experience with those? I think that would work really well on this kind of style of cooking here with these charcoal chimneys. And you can see the flames up in there, how it kind of builds its way, you know, from top to bottom. Of course, you can light this from the bottom, you know, wad up yourself a piece of paper, and it'll build up that way, just depending upon the style of cooking you want to do. But my goodness, folks, this really does smell good. Sorry about all this wind, but good old coastal Virginia, it's a rare day that you don't have some wind. Summertime, wintertime, springtime, fall, whatever. It's not unusual to see something go skipping on down the street. Trash can, lawn chair, whatever. Oh yeah. Got a lot of things I need to get done here. Process a lot of this old wood from the shed that got torn down. Some of it may get used for other projects, depending on how bad it is or good it is, whatnot. And we've got a load of pallets coming in, which we'll try to convert that down and finish this shed here. Because I don't know whether y'all know, it's like Lowe's, Home Depot, whatnot, that, man, the price of wood is just, you know, outrageous. So. Nice, beautiful blue sky, but it is cold. It sure is. That wind sure makes it feel a lot colder. But we're gonna have some chili here in the next few minutes or so. My goodness, it smells good. Charcoal chimney still cranking out plenty of heat. All right, everybody. I'd say not much longer. This is really thickened up good. It smells incredible. Thank you for the crows out there that are telling everybody just how good this is. They can smell it too, again. All right, we're about 20 minutes in, 22 minutes in, and I believe this stuff is about ready. So we're going to take this off here. We're going to find that big old hot pad here. Actually, it's a welder's glove. And we're going to dish this stuff up. All right, I'm going to dish some of this stuff up, and we're going to give it an eat. It's probably enough here for 2-3 people, I expect. It tastes really good. It's got just a little bit of a bite to it. All right, let's eat us some chili. So I'll be right on time. It's cold as it is out here. 30 minutes in, the charcoal chimney still going. It had a combination of charcoal briquettes, like Kingsford, and this regular old processed wood. All right, I'm gonna eat some chili, guys. Take care.